So you travel to China very frequently?
Once a year or twice.
You should come to China more frequently in the future.
I should live here.
So is your first time in Wuhan?
No, it's already my fourth.
Good morning, Mr. List.
Thank
you for joining our interview. We know that you are a Nobel Prize winner who has made outstanding achievements in the field of asymmetric organocatalysis.
Exactly.
Now we see a trend of interdisciplinary research like quantum chemistry, physical chemistry, and biochemistry continue to bear fruits. Do you think the future direction of photochemistry will also be influenced by the cross disciplines?
Absolutely. I mean, photochemistry right now has a massive impact on all fields of science. I mean, there's, for example, photopharmacology, where you activate certain drugs with light in the body. I mean, this is kind of an amazing concept. But also like to catalyze uphill chemical reactions, that's the power of photochemistry. So there's a huge influence right now of that field. I think it will change science massively. But concerning what you said, like the interdisciplinarity, in general, it's always very fruitful when two different disciplines work together, right? And I love that, and most of my biggest discovery came out of an interdisciplinary approach. Having said this, there's also another line of research where you just stick to your one topic for one lifetime, and it's still outstanding, and you can still win a Nobel Prize. So I would argue that both approaches are great, and it depends on your own choice.
Yeah, all roads lead to Rome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
To Wuhan in that case.
Yeah. Wuhan Institute of Photochemistry and Technology is now building China's photochemical technology innovation highland and technological achievement transformation platform, hoping to empower the high-quality development of green industries. So what advantages and potential do you think Wuhan have in the field of photochemistry?
It seems like Wuhan has a special energy. The people are really motivated. They think they can change the world. This is the spirit I feel here. And I'm kind of jealous to see that, It's really, this optimism, the creativity, and the understanding that photochemistry can change the world. I think that's what makes Wuhan special.
You really feel the spirit of Wuhan.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
And we also noticed that you encouraged young people to step out of the previous direction. Yes. And explore the unknown, trying to do something meaningful and groundbreaking. So what suggestions can you give to the young scientists to develop such kind of innovative thinking and scientific research ability?
Yeah. So this is actually a very interesting point you raise. It depends on what you want with your life, but if you want to really achieve something groundbreaking, something potentially revolutionary, it requires a very special mindset and skill. And that, if you think about it, I have a revolutionary idea. You have to be, to some degree, very lonely, right? Because you're doing something that nobody else on the planet is doing. And I remember when I started asymmetric organocatalysis, I had that feeling I'm alone on the world. And it's not a good feeling, right? It's kind of like a bit insecure. You feel a bit lonely. It's like basically an unnatural move for humans, for mammals. We like to aggregate. We like to be together, to sing the same songs, right? But in order to be revolutionary, you have to go somewhere else. Little challenge, right?
How did you conquer?
Yeah, well, in my case, I have to be honest with you. I was kind of lucky because I was alone for, let's say, a few weeks, and then I made the discovery, right? The question is also the timing, like how long does it take until you prove your revolutionary idea to be true, right? If it's a long time, then you become the lonely wolf and everybody's smiling about you. But I can only encourage everybody to not do what the majority of all people are doing in the world of science.
My last question. In your opinion, what challenges will the development of photochemistry face in the future?
So, one thing we should not forget, the mother of all photochemistry is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the most important chemical transformation in our solar system. And why? Because CO2 and water, these two abundant and cheap molecules are united in the presence of sunlight to give the carbohydrates, this is the basis of all food we eat, and oxygen, the basis of all air we breathe. So the two most important ingredients for our life come from this chemical reaction. And that illustrates to you the power of photochemistry. It brings in energy and it enables us to catalyze transformations that are thermodynamically uphill, that normally should not proceed, right? So there is this huge potential for everything. We can make all our materials with the help of our great sun, right? It's a free gift. The challenge, of course, then, and that's, I think, more like an engineering and technology challenge, is how to bring the light into where it should be, right? So that's not always so easy. That's at least my understanding.
And what suggestions and expectations do you have for Wuhan's future development in this regard?
I mean, creativity, hard work, and facing loneliness and handling this ability to face loneliness and be courageous, and believe in yourself. That does the trick.
I think Wuhan people can do that.
I think so too.
Thank you for your time.
My great pleasure. Thank you.